Hello everyone, welcome to the final part of the Russian Tsardom series. Last time we conquered most of the Middle East and colonized all the way into the edges of Siberia and now into Alaska. This time around I'm going to try to do a few things. Number one, I am going to attempt to claim all the hegemonies for myself. Currently I'm only the cultural hegemon, but I think we can definitely get all of them if we do try. To that end, there are three goals that I want to accomplish by the end of this. One of them is a bit of a stretch. First, I want to make sure we take down the Mamluks Sultanate and build a local governor here so that we can make use of the very wealthy lands that they have. To this end, I've been expanding my army, and we currently only have 75,000 men, but you can see that we do actually have a lot more monthly manpower, although the building maintenance has become really high. Secondly, I want to be able to restore the pentarchy here, meaning we'll be taking Rome. This is very easy as well because we get all the Egyptian pentarchy lands as well. And finally, I want to see if I can conquer all of China. But that will have to wait until probably the next age. We're going to focus our efforts on Egypt first. Let's start off this video by declaring war on the EU5s, since Egypt is allied to them. I don't want Egypt to join a coalition, making them harder to deal with. If you do like these videos, please do like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's declare our war. Alright, we declared war on the Eretnids at the same time, and we're going to take this land from them. This will give us better access to the Egyptian lands via siege, which is a pretty nice deal for us. Let's go ahead and take this peace deal. Thank you very much, Eretnids. You will be dead in the next war. Let's go ahead and make sure that... oh, this is all professional troops, huh? Okay, we gotta get out of the war with the IU-biz pretty soon as well. They're actually willing to super peace right now, so I'm gonna instantly take this white peace here so that the Egyptians can't fight us at all. We'll go ahead and grab even more causes bellis. This is a mountainous forest and also hills cartography, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna quickly grab a war goal as well on them for that province. Basically, the plan for us is that we're going to declare war on Egypt while essentially just taking one tiny province, holding onto it to get war score, and having enough professional troops in order to hold down that one tiny area. Let's go ahead and quickly increase the size of our army, given that we are now making a lot more monthly manpower. Okay, after white piecing out Egypt and the IU-biz, we have the Imperial Guard here, where Tsar Peter has resulted in a elite regiment that with unwavering loyalty somehow. We are going to get access to this reform here, which gives us extra crown power and military tactics. It's actually a pretty nice reform, so we're going to go ahead and take it right here. Let's see, what else are we researching? We're doing movement speed, regimental, camp, hussars. Yeah, this is fine. And minus 10% antagonism. I don't think I'll need that, honestly, for now. So we're going to go ahead and just go down this path here. Grab the extra crown power military tactics, and grab all of the extra military technologies. We also have the Sobornoye Ulozeniec legal code here, which is a legislature that allows us to gain more noble and clergy satisfaction and centralization, which is honestly a pretty nice one, so we're going to quickly go ahead and enforce that. This will also allow us to, tax the nobles even further, which is to my liking, because I would like to tax the nobles as much as possible in order to get that sweet cash. We also have an army doctrine to assign. For this, I think sustained discipline is probably best, given that we have mostly light and heavy infantry, so we'll grab extra light and heavy infantry power in order to win our war against the Mamluks. I am continuing to, try to get as many causes bellis on the Mamluks as possible. We will have to fight them a number of times, but that is okay. Also, we're going to construct this template I've made in a little bit. You'll see that there are no horsemen in this. That's because we haven't researched the most recent horsemen. And I feel if we put them in, they'll just die. So we'll just do an army without horses for now. It will be fixed in the future. It is now November of 1698, and we have just taken the military hegemony away from Egypt here. With our 158,000 professional troops, we now get 20% war score efficiency, which is very, very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and declare war on the Egyptians. There we are. I guess we sent a diplomat, so we gotta wait till the 15th. There we go. Let's go ahead and threaten war on, what is this province? Can I not threaten war here? Why am I not able to? Oh, I guess it's this province. Al-Iskandaran, which they will not accept, of course. So we're gonna go ahead and threaten war there. Very, very nice. We get a follow-up on threat causes belli, which is very nice because all we need to do is go ahead and take this one province here. Poland's willing to help as well, which is very nice. We're also going to raise all of our levies because I want to make absolute sure that we win this war. We've defeated the Egyptians here. We are going to take the city of Antioch, sorry, not Antioch, what? And also this fort here, as well as this city here. Seems like a pretty reasonable deal. This will allow us to invade them with greater efficiency next time, which I think will be really nice. Let's go ahead and grab this peace deal here. I guess we'll turn on Diplo, why not? Here we are, thank you very much, Egypt. And we have received another city of the Pentarchy, Antioch, which is very, very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and make sure we start to integrate these areas, because I am thinking of setting up a naval governor potentially in the Syria region, eventually setting up in Alexandria. But for now, let's just enjoy our first victory against the Mamluks here. We also have this unique building here, the Ostrog, which is a pretty nice building that allows us to gain more control of the land. We are going to build it in literally every single location near Moscow, and I guess it makes sense that this is a specific building to Russia, since the only places where it can be built seems to be the Russian territories, and Kazan and stuff. It seems to be only able to be built in the tundra, which I guess checks out. So we're gonna go ahead and build those. Not these, but these Ostrogs, in order to get more proximity and more control in all of our land. We're also going to go use our parliament and change our army type into the early standing army, since we are now in the age of absolutism, which allows us to have it. Let's go ahead and grab that. Very, very nice. This will give us 10% more manpower, which is going to come in handy in our future wars. We got a Cossack uprising. For some reason, we can either just try to quell this separatist movement, which is going to be annoying. I think we'll just go ahead and go do this. I mean, minus 10% control is not that bad. We'll get it back in about 2 years. We lose 20 religious influence, which is perfectly fine. That's very nice indeed for us. Let's go ahead and also continue our colonization efforts. I am currently exploring the rest of Alaska. I can probably explore the west coast as well. Let's go ahead and do that to see if we can perhaps even colonize more. Then why is that guy the top option? He sucks. Anyways, let's go ahead and try to see if we can colonize more than just what Russia historically had with Alaska. Very nice indeed. We have the absolute overhaul of governance because of the fact that we reached 30 centralization. This allows us to gain access to the absolutism government reform, which is a pretty good one, giving us more crown power than before. Alternatively, we could also just gain stability. I'm going to grab this government reform, and I'm actually going to implement it. Oh dear, we have the winter of 1708, and wow, the Great Frost, 2 years modifier, increasing all attrition, decreasing all population growth, and decreasing food production. That's crazy. Well, that's rough. We're gonna be taking a lot of food costs, given that we are currently producing zero food. This is a terrible time. Although I'm pretty sure most nations will get this modifier. Do they not? Are we the only people who got it? that's rough. Damn. Well, I was gonna go to war with Egypt, but maybe we delay that slightly in order to account for this unforeseen situation. Time to declare war on the Egyptians here. We kind of have to, otherwise they'll probably join a coalition against us. So let's go ahead and ask for this province again. Very nice. Thank you very much, Egypt. Should be able to beat them fairly convincingly here. I do, however, have to take out a loan, so we're going to go over here and just issue a government bond for 22,000 ducats, so that we'll be able to, fund our war here, which is rather expensive. Let's go ahead and siege down the province in question here. We got the Vedomosti, which is the fact that Peter the Great wants to write this newspaper, which is pretty cool. I think we can... we don't need the 10 extra administrative abilities, so we could just do military achievements, because Bold Fighter is pretty good, and I am using him as a general. Alternatively, we can do Martial Educator, which is also pretty nice. You know what? Let's just do a strategic guide so that he becomes a martial educator as well. We also have some nice, more nice battles here to take. Let's go ahead and destroy these men in Trapesac. What a name for a location. Nice 56,000 Egyptians dead. Go and take, we'll get terrain benefit as well. 44,000 dead. And let's go back to liberate Ayas from the siege here. We also got the Architect General event, where this guy, Jean Baptiste LeBlond, even though he's not blonde, has arrived. We can build this, what is this? Rapid construction of settlements. Alright. They're unhappy. Sure. We can also just end this. I think this is fine. I want to see where this goes. Let's go ahead and get this random French guy to come help us. We also just won another nice little battle here, which will increase our war score quite a bit. Let's go back and regenerate some manpower. We can take another battle here. We'll probably do that promptly. Alright, we've defeated Egypt here yet again. I'm going to take the land around the Antioch area, so that we'll be able to utilize our local governor to the greatest efficiency. In the next war, we should also be able to get Al-Quds as well, which would be very, very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and take this peace deal. Let's see. Yeah, we can just take this as the province of demand next time, perhaps. We'll go ahead and ask for this peace deal. Thank you very much, Egypt, for your land. And let's retreat our troops back so that they can get some food. So we got the event to change the town of Neva, which is basically St. Petersburg, into our capital. Frankly, that's a terrible idea because of how control works in this game. So we are definitely not going to do it. Although this will change us more towards traditionalist inward, which is very, very sad. But it is what it is. We are going to keep Moscow as our capital, since it is just the better capital, all things considered. Let's go ahead and select the second option here. Hopefully, people are not too upset about this, but the land around here is just not as good as the land around Moscow. And I've already developed the land around Moscow much more, so we're gonna stick with this. I've been also building a lot of modern roads, as you can see. We're going to try to get a lot of modern roads going, so we can exert good control. We may even place a local governor in Egypt, maybe in somewhere over here. Turns out my naval governor got destroyed because I connected the land, and I can't undo that, so I'll just have to not take this and then take starting from Jerusalem, so we can get a naval governor going. But a local governor here would be nice as well, so maybe I'll destroy the one in Novgorod and place it there. After quite a while of the Little Ice Age, it has finally ended, so we don't have to pay 300 ducats every month for food. Let's go. Very nice. Finally, it's over, and we can get our economy back on track onto, not just buying food forever. That's good. It will take a bit of time, though, for food supplies to stock up, which is why you're still seeing a high food cost. Our tax base is also looking pretty nice. The building of roads is especially helping, since you know, a lot of control is being exerted. Here is our current control. You can see that we're now exerting control over most of the western part of our nation, with this being our proximity, which is looking very, very nice indeed. Okay, so we have the Peter and Paul fortresses, where we can pay 25,000 ducats to get this masterpiece work of art. That's kind of crazy. Why is it so expensive? I mean, I guess I'll do it, but holy, is it expensive? I mean, I guess we'll get the unique St. Petersburg Cathedral, whatever it's called, but damn, why is it so expensive? Holy. I feel like the scaling maybe is a bit off on that one. They should reconsider the scaling there. It is 1720, and it's time for us to threaten war on Egypt yet again. I've been also trying to colonize even further. We have gone all the way down to British Columbia over here, and we will expand even further as much as we can. Since the other European nations haven't colonized this area, we will make full use of it. In case you're wondering why I'm not making any colonial subjects, I don't want to deal with the colonial revolution in the Asian revolutions, so I'm just going to keep it as part of the Russian Tsardom. So we don't have to deal with any pesky subjects there. Anyways, let's go ahead and declare war on the Egyptians here. I want... what's the city called? Probably this, right? Yeah, Gerger. Let's go ahead and just use a threaten war, casus belli, on Gerger here. They're going to refuse, which allows us to, well, take it very easily. It is unfortunately winter, so we gotta wait a bit. We also have the governmental guardianship, where we can abolish the patriarchate in order to access the state-controlled church, giving us more crown power and more progress towards humanist. I will do this since it does seem like a pretty good idea. What should I replace with it, though? For now, we could try to replace... We don't really have anything good for it to be replaced, huh? Well, we could do replace it with fixed vassal obligation, since 15 extra loyalty is really not that useful at this point. We can instead go for the state-controlled church and then an extra reform. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab the state-controlled church then, which should give us an 11th government reform pretty soon. Let's go ahead and destroy all these Egyptian troops trying to siege down Urfa here. Very, very good. We get a lot of colonies done. We kill 52,000 of them, and then we can go ahead and take this, get even more land. Unfortunately, Orissa is currently threatening my military hegemony, so I'll have to build a much larger army in order to make sure that the military hegemony stays with me. I don't know. I guess they have way too much money, so they've been just expanding their army dramatically for no reason, which you know, we'll be able to overcome. But they do have a lot of troops, so we'll definitely need another one of these regiments here. I have also added cavalry now to the army, since we do have the modern cavalry troops, the hussars and stuff. So that stuff has been added. Alright, another 40,000 dead. Let's go ahead and kill these 50,000 Egyptians as well. Very good. 32,000 dead. Pretty nice. It's time for us to peace out Egypt here. We're going to take basically Jerusalem, as well as this area here. And then next time we'll be able to march right on into the core Egyptian territory. I'm also not taking this bit of land because I want to be able to place a naval governor in Alexandria. So this way we'll be able to place the naval governor without suffering any penalties. Anyways, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure why I said without suffering any penalties. We wouldn't anyways. So we got the seat of all plots as well, which is basically Jerusalem, which is very nice. We have the city of Jerusalem now, which is excellent. We're going to go ahead right away and start integrating that. and probably converting it into Orthodoxy as well. Let's integrate this area here. We should be able to accept the lower Egyptian culture now as well. Okay, it's not updated. We do have enough population to accept it, and I will take these guys who are currently converting and put the conversion. I guess we can integrate first, and then we'll convert later. These cities are fairly good. I'll place a naval governor here for now, and then we'll change it to Alexandria once we conquer it. We got the Francesco Rastrelli event, where this brilliant French architect can move in and try to build some buildings in Neva. Although it's not our capital, so I don't think that's going to happen. It's okay, we'll just do it regardless. I'm also currently moving my army from here over to China, because I have secured an alliance with Korea, and now I can invade the Kingdom of Ningchang, most likely to great success, given that Xiaodang, their major ally, is kind of blocked off by the Ming, and we should be able to just secure some easy victories here because of our much stronger professional army. It is going to take a while, however, to march our armies over, so we're going to get the war bow and then try to declare this war so we can establish a better base in the east than these lands, which are terrible and have very little food production overall. We've marched our armies here and sustained about 30,000 losses due to attrition. Incredible. Anyways, let's go ahead and declare the war. I think we can threaten war potentially. Oh wow, they would just accept, huh? So okay, we gotta actually declare it. We're trying to take the lower Don here. Hopefully get a pretty favorable result. I don't think Xiaodang's gonna be able to really get much troops here anyways, so we're gonna be able to just defeat them like this. The other thing about China, or the region of China, is that a lot of nations don't seem to be hiring as much mercenaries because Ming and Xiaodang, well, Xiaodang's pretty rich, but Ming is kind of broke, and there should be quite a few mercenaries in the area, so I will be happy to, well, just grab some mercenaries for myself. Where is Hurley? Recruit 1800 on Hurley. Oh, that's a nice new feature. And we can get 1500 in Yanlitz. Where is that? Oh, that's a bit far, ain't it? Okay. Yeah, let's try to gather some more mercenary armies. There should be some in China. No? Not a single one? Wow, alright. I think this one's in China. Yeah, we'll grab this one. And then go into Ningchang and siege it down. Our war against the people in China are going pretty well. We just killed 82,000 of their men. Our use of mercenaries is also something that apparently they're not really doing for whatever reason. So it's looking good. I think we can get a pretty nice work score here, and then try to suit them for quite a bit of land here. Preferably we get touch the Great Ming, so we'll be able to declare war on them in the future. Although Goryeo will try to help them, we can probably also take on Goryeo at that time. But we need to first secure a bit of a economic base here, otherwise it would be very difficult for us to do much of anything. Let's see. That's not good. Let's just do a full retreat then. Get them out of here, and then we'll re-siege down the capital if need be. Ningchang has been sufficiently sieged down, and we pieced out Shaoxing. So let's go ahead and just take all of this land here. We're gonna take their capital of Ningchang. We'll probably make a local governor in there or in Liaoyang here, since this is a pretty nice spot. Although I do want to eventually grab Beijing for ourselves. Currently very, very poor because of the lack of access, but we will become prosperous under our rule. Let's go ahead and sue for peace. We're also annulling all treaties with Shaoxing, so that in the future we don't have to fight them and make our wars a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and grab all this land. Very, very good. We have just been declared as the economic hegemon. and soon to be also the military hegemon, because I am going to be conscripting another 100,000. Well, not 100,000, but wait, did I not update the template? Oh, I forgot to update the template, but yeah, I'm about to conscript another 100,000 men, just like this, so we should become the military hegemon. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Military hegemon for the rest of the game now. We'll just, is that, nope, did I change it? Nope, actually no, I think it did, yeah, perfect, alright. Thank you very much, we'll be constructing you very soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and use our power as the economic hegemon, which gives us less food consumption, which is going to be very useful in our wars against the Chinese, since apparently there's no food here for some reason. And we now do also get the tab in action, reduced paperwork, which I think we can implement here to great effect. So here we are. We are going to quickly put on the reduced paperwork cabinet action, probably just in the Moscow area, because that is the most profitable area, or maybe by Thrice, since that is also pretty profitable area. I think I'll just put it in Moscow for now. I'm pretty sure Moscow is slightly more profitable than the other places. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe... yeah, I think Constantinople might actually be more profitable. So we'll put it in Constantinople instead then. But it does increase our overall production, which is pretty strong. So we're going to just put it here, and it will be making everything in this area produce much faster, to the tune of, 6% production efficiency, which is quite nice indeed. We have the instigations of Johann Brat. This is the ancestor of Johann, the developer of EU5. We're going to quickly recruit him to Russia, though, and he's going to be able to enact some reforms if recruited to the parliament. The cabinet, not the parliament, excuse me. Let's get him in there then, and see if he can do much work for us. Where did he go? Johann, hello? Did you get assigned as a general somewhere? Maybe he did. I'll have to find Johann so that we can put him in charge of one of the cabinet slots. Alright, it is the Age of Revolutions, and this is the final age of the game. Frankly, I've never even played this age before, so this is going to be a great time. I am thinking that administrative is best, since in every single other age, administrative is best, but it doesn't look like there's much that's that good in administrative. Whereas I think in military there might be better ones. Yeah, this actually seems better than the administrative. And then buffer states, flexible negotiation seems pretty nice. Overseas merchants, postal service. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want flexible negotiation. War score efficiency is going to be pretty nice. We already have a pretty strong army, so I'm going to honestly say that maybe diplomatic is best, but we're going to go for military anyways, because we are pretty focused on it. I also just looked at the HRE, and look at that. Hussite HRE. That's cool. I actually don't know how this happened. I wasn't really paying attention to the HRE, but turns out they went Hussites, so that's pretty cool. Good job for the Hussites, good job for Bohemia. They actually managed to pull it off. I guess our subjects are disloyal now because we've entered the Age of Revolutions, which gives 30% less royalty of subjects, but much greater war score efficiency. So we should be able to, I guess, turn up our diplo spending just a bit or something and continue annexing them. While we do have access now to the imperialism casus belli, and I'm currently making one against Egypt, unfortunately I don't want them to join the coalition, and our truce is up, so I'm going to use the religious war casus belli for now with the threatened war. Since this will not actually work, actually we could just, if we do this, how long is the truce? that might actually not even be a bad idea, so that we can get them to give us a piece of land and then just have a truce for a number of years. Let's see how long this truce is. Okay, so it should just be a 5-year truce, which means that, I mean, I don't think they'll give me like one of these important cities, but we could ask for one of these. Maybe this province? Ushimontana? What a name. Anyways, let's go ahead and threaten war here. Oh, so they will just not give me any of those, huh? I guess we can ask for anything over here, like Urfa. So we'll get a 5-year truce, and then we can declare war in 5 years. There we go. Thank you very much, Egypt. And our truce will last until 44, which is perfect, because that will be enough time for us to make an imperialism casus belli against them. Same thing with Ning Chang. I'm making an imperialism casus belli. And our truce will be up in 47, so we'll be able to declare war on Egypt and then Ning Chang. And with that casus belli, we should be able to take most of China and maybe unify the Central Asia as well. We have the rights of the rule, the crown reform, which we are going to go for absolute rule. This is going to decrease the satisfaction equilibrium of our estates, but that is okay. It is not a huge problem. Poland, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you fighting against Hungary all of a sudden? I mean, I guess I'll join. This is gonna get me out of my truce with Hungary, but why are you fighting Hungary in the first place? What has caused this? Alright, sure, I guess we'll do that. Also, it says Egypt has 190,000 professional troops. I don't think that's true, somehow. I feel like that's probably incorrect. But, you know, we could still build up a bit just to prepare for them, because if that is true, then it might be a bit of a tough fight when we next fight them. It is time for us to declare the imperialism casus belli on the Sultanate of Egypt. This should be a fairly easy war, given that Egypt is not the strongest in the world at this time. Let's go ahead and do it. Very, very nice. We need to go take this city right away to unite our troops, and then we'll make the march for Cairo, which should be fine. I'm going to get these troops over here so that they can intercept any professional armies that may appear, and if the Egyptians try to push on this side, it is heavily fortified, so they should not have an easy time getting through anyways. Okay, so the Egyptians have already decided to march 50,000 troops over here, which is fine. Thank you guys. Alright. Let's go ahead and just attack them. Should be a fairly easy battle. It's, well, not even a plus for us, but we do get the bonus of, having, being the defender. Nice, 38,000 dead, and since we are still in our own territory, we can recover those men pretty easily just by standing here. Let's also go over here and try to siege down this city, so we can potentially take it, since it does have a market center. Let's also call our parliament here, get a bit more siege ability down, and we'll make this a fairly easy war. I definitely do want to take Cairo in this war, and hopefully this war goal will allow us to do so, while also taking everything else we want. Our battles are going very, very nicely. There's another 36,000 dead. Currently, we've killed 258,000 and only lost 100,000 men so far, which is fairly good, and you can see the Egyptians are already resorting to mercenaries, which is still going to be useless, since we just have unlimited troops. Well, not unlimited, but look at our reserves. That is quite a lot of reserves troops, if I do say so myself. I do need some help now, I think, to in tennis, so I'm going to march my other army over, try to relieve the siege with a double-pronged attack, given that it seems like the Egyptians have hired about 100,000 troops here, somehow. Over here should be fine, even if they take a city or two. I doubt they'll even be able to, because everything's star forts. But even if they do take a city or two, it should be fairly easy for us to take it back. Our food supply is also really nice, because we have a lot of supply convoys here, we should be able to just take this nice battle and win out. There we are. Okay. Oh, wow. They are actually putting up a good fight. Let's get back and try to recover a little bit there. They're gonna need to recover as well, so this is perfect. Holy shit, Egypt just keeps on hiring more and more mercenaries. I thought they fixed the mercenary problem. Egypt only started out with 200,000 troops. They've lost 500,000. I've killed 300,000 Egyptian mercenaries, and they're still hiring more. What is happening? Stop the mercenary spam, please. Holy shit, I can't. Why is there so many mercenaries? Come on. Alright, that's another... Oh, holy, I don't even know anymore. Egypt, please stop spamming mercenaries. I'm begging you. Look at this. They're constructing another fucking 10,000 mercenaries again. How is the AI doing this? Okay, I don't even know. I honestly don't know. Oh, okay, that's another 29,000 mercenaries. That's another 30,000 mercenaries. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna run out of manpower just trying to get Egypt to exhaust all their mercenaries. This is insane. What is happening? We have the ambitious commission here, where I guess the people are kind of unhappy about the aristocracy we've implemented. So I think we'll just go for this option so that we don't lose a bunch of loyalty in this crucial time. The Egyptians are still hiring more mercenaries. I don't even know where they're getting the money from anymore. I guess, are they just building nothing and only hiring mercenaries? What is happening? Look, there's another mercenary company that they're hiring now. Oh my god, it's actually infinite. How are they hiring like 500,000 mercenaries? Okay, well, we got the siege down. We sieged down Cairo, so now we should be getting taking war score as well. But that's crazy. Also, I accidentally created a colonial subject over here. I guess I'll just give it some more land. But Jesus Christ, man, this is insane. How much? Oh, I went all the way around. Insane how many mercenaries they can field with like no reason whatsoever. I mean, look at these casualty numbers: 955,000 dead. I killed 700,000 Egyptian troops, and only 200,000 of those were actual Egyptian troops. The rest were all mercenaries. What on earth is happening? Anyways, once this war score tick corrects, let's go ahead and peace them out. Finally, Egypt's willing to accept peace after losing... Oh, this number is not accurate now because Yemen and Persia I separate pieces out. But it used to be that we basically killed 1 million of their men. That's actually insane. I mean, we didn't lose much levies, so that's good. Anyways, let's go ahead and sue for peace here. We're going to take all of central Egypt, as well as the market center in Damascus, and some extra land over here. Only 1,000 aggressive expansion, not that much, as you know. So we're gonna go ahead and take this land here. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Egypt. Egypt is pretty much dead. And we have another seat of the Pentarchy, which is Alexandria. We're also going to turn Alexandria into our local governor spot, or naval governor spot, since it's pretty good at doing so. And it is the city with probably the highest tax base along the coast, which is pretty nice. Now we only need the city of Rome in order to complete the Pentarchy. Although I dare say that, well, the Papal States might not be very happy to give that to us. So we're gonna quickly build a spy network on them and maybe invade them in the future. Okay, it is now the 2nd of November, 1747. Let's go ahead and declare war on Ning Chang's. We do have the imperialism casus belli yet again, which will allow us to take vast swaths of their land. I'm also currently building a casus belli against the Great Ming. We can potentially declare war on them and maybe take the Mandate of Heaven from them if possible. I actually don't know where their capital is. Where is their capital? Oh, it's right here. What the fuck? Why is it there? Okay, so maybe we'll go for a religious war, because we want to take the Mandate of Heaven first, probably. I'm actually not sure how that works, because I've never really played in this region, but we'll figure it out as we go. So anyways, let's go ahead and declare war on Ning Chang then. We will use the Imperialism Casus Belli, and here we are. Tibet and the Liang joined as well, but they will be no match for our troops, so it should be fine. Their capital is Dalinghei, which we will siege down promptly. Ning Chang has been fully sieged down, and I think it's only appropriate that because they have fully lost the war, we take all of their land here, except for a little bit down here, but we don't talk about that. This is going to be a lot of aggressive expansion. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal, since, if Ming tries to join against me, then I will declare war on them anyways. I'm not really afraid of any of my other enemies anymore. I might even create a Imperialism Casus Belli on Hungary, because they have been a thorn in my side for far too long, and I want to get rid of them. But anyways, let's go ahead and take all of this nice land. Very, very good. What is that, like 100 provinces in one war? Pretty nice indeed. Indeed, the Ming Great Ming can now join against me. I'm just gonna improve relations for now. If they want to join, then whatever. But even if they do join, it's probably not going to help them much. You will see they have 853,000 levies. Now, why is that not a problem? Well, all the levies are H4 levies, which means it's probably going to be fairly easy for us to defeat. Let's gather up our troops here in Liaoyang, and we'll probably build up a bit more in order to we got an achievement, in order to invade Ming soon in the future. I am also making an Imperialism Casus Belli, so we will be needing to take the capital, meaning that we will need to build some ships in order to attack the Great Ming. We got the event, Priority Po Timonkin here, where this guy, who is a skilled officer, can join our parliament. I think that's probably going to be a good idea, so let's go ahead and do that. There is currently a rebellion against me as well, which I'm gonna promptly put down. Unfortunately, some of my subjects have decided to join against me. It's alright, not a big deal. I'm sure it'll be fine. In addition to our conquest to the east, I'll probably have to set up a base in the eastern side in order to sustain our conquests. To this end, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take away our local governor in Kazan, if I can even find it. Should be here, yeah, Kazan. We're going to remove this. I have actually built a local, a road all the way to Liaoyang, so we should be able to put a local governor there. What's happening? Is the road not built yet? No, it should be built, I believe. Has it not been done yet? Maybe not. Well, either way, we have to try our best to build a road there, which I believe I have. Haven't I? Yeah, there's already a road. What's the path it's taking? It is taking a path through our own territory. So it's probably just not done building. Once it is, though, we'll be able to create a local governor here and control this area in order to both recruit and... it's an uncolonized province here. Didn't even notice that. Well, alright. I'm a bit tired of this coalition against me, so I think I'm just going to declare war on all of them. Really, the biggest threats are just Hungary and the Ming. But we are going to declare a Imperialism Casus Belli on Hungary, finish them, well, not once and for all, but at least get them to be much smaller than they are currently, so they won't be a threat to us in the future. And we should be able to get a truce with everyone, so we can maybe declare war on the Ming a little bit later. They're currently in a war as well, so they're not going to be in the best position to try to prevent us from attacking. They also only have levies due to their poor economic situation, so we should be fine here. Let's go ahead and ask for an Imperialism Casus Belli and take the capital of Buda. Very, very nice indeed. A bunch of nations join against us as expected, but that should be fine. We have enough professional troops to deal with all of them. We're not going to push into the Great Ming. We're just going to station our troops here and defend whenever necessary. Our cabinet member that we recruited a bit ago decided to hire this artist to create a grand palace in Neva. Seems like a pretty nice idea. Let's go ahead and spend 7,000 ducats on it. We get this masterpiece work over in Neva, which is pretty good indeed. We really need to just siege down a few more cities to get to Budapest, so we should be there pretty soon. The Hungarians have no way of actually defeating my troops, so they're fighting other places. The Ming is going to send their armies over as well, so we better get ready here. Yeah, the Ming are really struggling because all of their troops are, I believe, age 4 units, whereas we have age 5 professional troops. The differential between the troop quality is just too great. I don't think they're going to be able to do much. So we should have a pretty easy time with that. I am getting a bit annoyed by the immense amount of stuff that's happening by the Great Yuan, so I might go ahead and siege them down, take all their subjects as well. Here we are. Budapest has been successfully sieged down, and we should now be getting ticking war score. We can also go ahead and siege down a few more random Hungarian lands, which should prove to be pretty easy. The Ming is also just running their troops into fucking death, so I'll be happy to just take all of their men as well. The weaker the Ming is, the easier our war with them will be in a few years, so I'll be happy to do that. Unfortunately, I'm still unable to build any recruitment buildings here, so it's gonna have to wait. Oh wait, I can. Wait a second, I can build barracks over in Liaoyang? That was not expected. I guess some of the integration is already done. That's good. Let's go ahead and build some barracks so that we can start recruiting troops over here and, fighting the Ming with them. It's time for a peace deal. Let's go ahead and take this city so that we'll be able to grab all of the Great Yuan's subjects, or the Northern Yuan, I guess. Let's go ahead and take that, so all of their subjects now go to us. And finally, we're gonna peace out Hungary. I can't take too much land because then all the Europeans start getting mad at me. So instead, we're just going to get them to liberate this subject here, as well as this one. And I believe this peace deal will not make everyone incredibly angry at me, hopefully, because that would not be a great idea. I don't know why all the nations have such high antagonism against me, but oh well. Shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, I might want to... Give me just a second to switch out some cabinet actions because I think we may need a little bit more diplomatic reputation. Okay, let's peace with Hungary here. We're going to take these 65 provinces, liberate these guys and these guys here, which is very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and do that. Very nice. We killed like 700 men, whereas we only lost about 200,000, which is pretty good indeed if I do say so myself. We also have Slovenia here, which does exist. Let's go ahead and get our troops back over to Egypt so we can fight them soon. And get these guys back. Yes, the coalition against us is not too strong, which is ideal. I'll probably improve relations with the Pope for a bit so they don't join the coalition against me. Because we'll eventually want to fight them for Roma, and we don't want them to be in a coalition when we do. Thanks to the road being finally built, we are now constructing our local governor here in Liaoyang. This area is a lot more profitable than the Kazan area due to its higher development and just higher... Oh, wrong button. Higher population in general. You can see the population here is far greater compared to Kazan. It's actually even greater compared to an area like the area around Muscovy. So we're going to get a lot of value out of this. It's also going to help us integrate the lands faster from when we go up against the Great Ming. I am going to do so though in about 2 years. Unfortunately, the Ming is currently allied with Game. Hello, thank you. Unfortunately, the Ming is currently allied with Vietnam or Dai Viet, so it's going to be a bit rough for us to land here. But hopefully, with the land here, and the Kingdom of Shaodong will not allow them to, well, cross, allowing us to essentially get a free war score and take a lot of their land. We have an idea by Johan or Johan Bratt, guy from Sweden, maker of the game. Well, no, this is not Johan, but we have an idea to build an orphanage, which is actually quite nice. We can do this orphanage set up several private banking branches to manage loans and savings to fund operations, or we can just spend 3,000 ducats to fund it, or do nothing. I think we should fund this orphanage. I think this looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and fund it. It's a pretty nice orphanage. We definitely want orphans to have a place to live, I suppose. So why not do that? Unfortunately, there is a Christian revolt or a Catholic revolt in my nation. That's going to happen in a few months. This is pretty unavoidable. So we're going to go ahead and just embrace it. But I will be increasing my Diplo spending so all of my subjects don't rebel. Very good. Ivan Mozhatskatsky wants to move to Russia, and if he is put in cabinet, he might stage artistic ventures. Sounds like a pretty nice idea. He has pretty good administrative and Diplo. Let's put him in the cabinet here. Yeah, let's see. Who's the bad guy? You are not great, although you are head of a cabinet, so I actually can't remove you. Unfortunate. I guess I can take this guy and replace him with Ivan. Maybe we'll get some events that way, which would be nice. Russia actually has a lot of events towards the end of the age, although a lot of them are tied to St. Petersburg being our capital, which for us is not the case. Also, our proximity over in Liaoyang is pretty nice here, and we should be able to control even more if we conquer more. I might even declare war against Korea because they are not the strongest, but I need to gather up my troops here first because we only have 100,000. We probably want about 200 to 300,000 before we declare war on Korea here. It is time for us to declare war on the Great Ming. We're going to use the Imperialism Causes Ally, which means we'll have to land troops over here. So I've gathered up some mercenaries as well as some mercenary ships and some mercenary troops, hopefully being able to defeat them this way. We might have to take a bit of a roundabout way to get to their capital, but it should be fine. Let's go ahead and do just that. We'll quickly take the Imperialism Causes Ally and declare war. We are also waiting for our mercenary ships and fleets to actually get here. So we're going to wait a little bit for that, and then we should be good to go. Let's make sure everything's balanced. Make sure this is good. Okay. Make sure that's balanced. And we'll sport 30,000 mercenaries on there. Okay, so seems like the Dai Viet Navy is here. I'm going to go into this sea tile. Okay. I'm going to go into this sea tile. Try to get to this sea tile. Hopefully that works. Okay, that worked. Okay. So there's their navy. I just need to not run into their navy, pretty much. So after that, I need to go to that sea tile. And then just run, nope, not that. Run around the navy of the Dai Viet. Okay, run to this sea tile, run to that one, and then that one. And then we should be good to land, hopefully. It's a bit rough because I'm pretty sure if I try to attack them with my navy, it's just gonna be a loss. Alright, that should be good. We're just gonna check the sea tile. I guess we can't see the sea tile? Yeah, okay, perfect. No ships. And we're golden. Alright, perfect. Let's also send our army over here to actually do some attacks. And we can probably try to bring the rest of our mercenary army over, if possible. Okay, we got Mikhail Cherbatov, which I believe is some intellectual Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be that useful. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, I think we're just not going to bring him to ports because we want more innovative, so we're going to quickly grab 10 ports innovative. I'm also getting more mercenary troops over to the capital. Our first attempt failed because they actually did manage to get troops over, which I don't know how they did, but good for them, I suppose. And we'll start our second attempt very soon with even more troops here. Now we can carry 40,000 all the way to their capital, which hopefully should be enough to, defeat them. After an insane amount of battles and Korea deciding they wanted to ally with the Ming again for whatever reason, we're probably going to have to actually defeat Korea for this to be possible. I will be recruiting a lot more men over here as well. We have a bit of a peace deal here. We're just going to take some of the Ming's lands on the frontier, which is also the ones near Beijing, and then also all of this. Up next, we'll probably have to fight Shaoxing, as well as Egypt in order to get them out of a coalition against me, but that should be fine. This is going to be quite a bit of aggressive expansion, as you can see, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. I mean, all of China's going to be coalitioning anyways, so who cares? We're going to take all of them on. This is what it means to be the military hegemon, I suppose. So we'll recruit another 100 or 200,000 men here, kill Korea. I am annulling all treaties with Korea with the Ming, so we can attack Korea in a few years as well. That way we'll be able to take down Korea and make sure that they're permanently out of the picture. Let's go ahead and take this peace deal, though. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Ming. I appreciate the land. Let's see. Our proximity should also increase here. The tax base, though, is incredibly poor because Ming has not been developing their lands. I do want to get Beijing as well. Pretty sure this is Beijing. So that we will have to fight Shaoxing pretty soon as well. But putting a local governor in Beijing is probably not even... I mean, it'll be somewhat worth it. It's a pretty good area of control, but I might also put it in Hansan if we manage to take it from Korea, which we should be able to. Alright, it's probably now or never. Let's declare war on the Egyptians. We just need to take their capital, really, and peace out the entire coalition. So I'm not too worried about, Shaoxing attacking us with their 800,000 troops. That's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and declare war on Egypt. Very nice. Thank you very much, Poland. I would attack Poland and, get the historical Russian Empire territories, but Poland has been such a nice enemy to us the entire game. I am going to spare them. I think they deserved it. They're actually such a nice ally. Poland, give us 3,000 ducats. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's go ahead and take the Egyptian capital here, and we should be golden. Egypt has been destroyed yet again. This time around, we are going to go right ahead and take their capital, the city of Tana, Aswit, and Kwas, as well as all of their lands over in my mind is blanking. Syria? No, not Syria. What am I thinking of? For some reason, my mind is blanking on the name of the nation here. Oh, right, it's Libya. Forgot for some reason. Yeah, we're going to also take all their Libyan holdings here, which is very, very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and just demand this peace deal here. Egypt will have very little left after this, and hopefully their capital gets relocated to somewhere where we can easily siege it down, which, let's see where it did get moved to. Oh, fuck off. It got moved to here, so we'll have to push deeper into their territory to siege it down, but we should be able to do it anyways. I am going to... Well, I mean, they're pretty much dead, but still, we should probably make sure they are 6 feet under so that we don't have to worry about them in the future. Next up is Korea. I am going to start building a spy network now. Our truce with them will be up in a few years, and when it is up, we'll declare war on them. and take all of their holdings as well. We have the Nakaz event here, where we can gain access to this government reform. Thus, the boyars lose loyalty, and well, they may consider a rebellion, although they're no longer that powerful, so I'm not that afraid of them. We're going to go ahead and grab the Nakaz government reform. We're probably not even gonna enact it, but you know, it's a pretty cool government reform. Nobles, if you're gonna be angry, whatever, who cares? Let's go ahead and continue on. I built up my army over here of another 100,000 men, so we should have enough against Korea. During this age, levies are pretty much useless, so we are going to go for the full professional army. We should be able to kill Korea here, since I have about 100,000, they have, sorry, 200,000, they have about 200,000, but their 200,000 are slightly weaker, I believe, because, well, they have the same troops, but they do not have the same military tradition and technology that I do. We're gonna go ahead and grab the imperialism causes belli on them. We'll declare war on Korea, and then afterwards on the Great Ming, since we'll want to take more land from the Great Ming. Additionally, to even attack Shaoxing, we'll probably have to finish, take a lot of land from the Great Ming here, so we get a nice little land border to actually go and take the capital, right over here of the Shaoxing nation. In other news, I have been working a bit on proximity, so this is what our proximity currently looks like. I mean, the Egyptian lands are really well developed because Egypt was developing the whole game, so taking that was very nice. But look at our control there. Our control over the entire, Romanian, Bulgarian, and Greek regions are pretty nice. Kiev is holding on to all of this, and Novgorod is probably not needed, so I might even move the local governor in Novgorod eventually to Korea, or just move this local governor over to Korea, since Korea is incredibly profitable and they have an incredibly high tax base, as you can see right here. Alright, the time has come for us to take down the second richest nation on the current world map, which is Korea, who are insanely rich for I don't even know what reason. I'm pretty sure Korea gets insane buffs to playing tall, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure that their empire, all of their development becomes ours. Let's go ahead and take the capital of Hongxiang. Go ahead and do that. They should not have that many troops. They only have 200,000 professionals. But because they have about the equal number of professionals on the border, I am also going to hire a few mercenaries, just so that if they do, we make sure that our numbers are equalized, which should be pretty nice indeed. I'm going to hire about 100,000 mercenaries, which should be enough to take down Korea here. Immediately, the Koreans are attacking. Let's go ahead and take them on. I don't think these guys will be able to back these guys up because of how the fort is built. So we should have a pretty nice battle here. Oh, they actually can back them up. Let's make sure that they don't. Okay. There's another 55,000 professional Korean troops. Guess they had them stationed near the border the whole time. That's crazy. Alright, now 160,000 here. This is actually a perfect opportunity for us to go right on in and get our 100,000 professional mercenaries into Liaoyang. Come on, get there before. Nice. 118,000 dead. That's how we do it. Let's go over here. Kill another however many troops here are. We are attacking to forest terrain, but it should be fine. I should really turn on terrain map mode as well for war. I'm not sure why I forgot to do that. Let me go for terrain map mode so I can see what the terrain actually... No, that's political terrain. There we go. Nice. We should get a pretty nice victory here due to our overwhelming numbers. Oh, we actually lost more men than we won, but that's not a huge deal. Let's recover our men, and we'll send in our mercenary army to siege this down, as well as this one. The Koreans are pretty much destroyed with very few troops left. They are very much helpless against the Russian war machine here. What is this? Colonial Revolution? Oh, fucking hell. Well, I mean, I guess we have one colony who is currently against me because they were upset when the Kilians rose up. So we gotta. I don't know why we can't just full annex them now. That is my question. Can't we just go ahead and annex? I guess our war score is too low from battles for some reason. I might have to actually send an army to put this down. There's so much work. Alright, let's send an army over so that we can put this down here. Korea has pretty much no more troops, which means that it's only a matter of time until we get them destroyed. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for that. We are running out of manpower slightly, which worries me a little bit, but it's not the biggest deal. Let's go ahead and embrace the Enlightenment as well. With this, we're also going to do more technologies. One thing we'll do is, let's see what we even have here. We probably want some of the army-related things, such as arguments of reason, giving us more war score efficiency. We don't need the best ships in the world. Yeah, these are all ships. Recruitment speed plus 50% sounds pretty good. And, wow, 20% efficiency of cabinet is actually insane. That is crazy. Alright, and... yeah, I don't think there's much else. I guess we can do Unified Culture Group, as well as improved distance and the modern bureaucracy. Getting a bureaucracy at this point is kind of annoying because obviously we can't entrench it, but it is what it is. Oh dear. The Koreans are still trying, aren't they? Well, let's put them in their place and kill all of their men. Yes, Ning Chang, I understand that you would like to join the coalition against me, but no, that is useless. Alright, and finally, let's see, how long is their truce with me? Oh, are both Ming and... No, Ming is still in the truce with me, right? Oh, is Ming just not in the coalition against me? Oh, I guess for some reason Shaoxing isn't in a coalition against me. That's good. I would prefer if they're not, but if they do join, whatever. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We are now at the gates of the Korean capital, Hongsa. Let's go ahead and destroy them. Very nice. Siege down their capital. It's going to take us a while because it's quite populous and a pretty prosperous city, but it is going to be sieged down once and for all. Holy, we got a lot of pieces of art from that. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Let's continue to occupy Korea so we can get 100% war score, demand some of them, which will completely destroy their country because Korea, in the first place, is not the largest nation to begin with. Time for us to peace out Korea. Unfortunately, due to their incredible wealth, we're unable to take that much land. Maybe? Would it be more efficient? Probably not. Yeah, we should take like this, so that next time around we'll be able to relegate them, destroy all of the south, and then we take all of the north as well. This looks pretty good, right? I would say, if I do say so myself, let's make sure we take this as well, so everything is connected, and if we need to make Han Song into a local governor, we definitely can. I guess we could make this into a naval governor, but I haven't gone naval in this game, so there's no way for us to do that. Let's just go ahead and take this peace deal. Thank you very much, Korea. I will be taking all of this land here. Very, very nice indeed. Korea's tax base should decrease by quite a bit here, which will be greatly beneficial to us. I don't know why this war is still not over. I guess I gotta go in and maybe intervene myself, because holy, it's just never ending. Let's go ahead and make sure that this war ends. While Shaoxing is declaring war on the Ming, let's also declare war on the Ming. This is probably a good opportunity as well to break up the stupid coalition that has formed against me, which is perfectly fine. What do you mean we have levies raised? Show me those levies. Come on. I do not have any levies raised. Where the fuck are these levies? Hello? What? Where on earth are my levies? I don't think I have any levies raised. Is the game glitch? Oh no, it's fine. So we're gonna take Songjiang, and to do that, of course, we're going to fight Korea as well, which is gonna be very fun. it's only been like a few months since our war with Korea ended, and now we fight them again. That is the way we do things, for sure. Let's rest our troops over here, and then go on in here for maximum efficiency. I am also probably gonna put a local governor here, since it's gonna be more optimal. Yeah, our truce with them is just up, right? Because they joined the war. Perfect. Let's also go ahead and hire a bunch of naval mercenaries so we can actually transport troops over to this province. War against the Ming is going just okay, because unfortunately they did destroy my troops over here, so we may have to get out soon. We are going to peace out Korea though, by taking a tiny bit of land, and so we can attack them in about 8 years here, which should be very, very good. They're also going to annul their treaties with the Ming, so let's go ahead and do that. Thank you very much, Korea. Let's see who else we could potentially peace out. Do you want to get out Hungary? No. Do you want to get out Sweden? No. Somehow we have siege progress on Sweden. I don't know how. What about you, Egypt? You want to get out? Holy, no one wants to get out. Well, we're in for the long haul, I suppose. It's gonna take us a while to get these sieges done on the Ming. Alright, we're back, and we have a peace deal on our hands. This peace deal should allow us to attack Shaoxing whenever we want, which will be probably immediately afterwards, because they are rather weak right now. Oh, fucking hell, they got an alliance with Korea? That's crazy. Well, I might have to destroy 100,000 troops over on this end in order to move them over to the Asian side, because holy, I'm not getting enough troops to do my wars. But the Ming is completely destroyed. We're not going to take too much from the Ming yet. We're just going to take all of this, which will allow us to attack Shaoxing and take Beijing, as well as a bunch of the lands that they own. Let's go ahead and get this peace deal here. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Ming. Here we are. Should not be too bad of a coalition. Yeah, everyone's in a coalition against me, but they are currently in a truce against me, so we don't have to worry. We will attack Shaoxing before the truce with the other guys finishes, which should be fine. The only thing we gotta worry about, of course, is we also have to send another 100,000 troops to fight in Korea, which I am not looking forward to, especially considering our manpower reserves are running low. We have the event, the military settlements here, where, well, our army is pretty much taking up the majority of the costs in our nation. So we get access to the military settlements policy, allowing us to essentially change that within the recruitment law. We should probably go ahead and do military settlements because extra manpower and increased maintenance efficiency seems pretty good compared to an early standing army. So we're going to go ahead and change that during the next parliament session. We're also preparing to go to war with Shaoxing, although the war is going to be a bit rough due to the fact that we do not really have sufficient troops on this front. I may delete 100,000 on this side in order to move them over there, but I'm trying to move this one over right now, see if we can get there without taking too much attrition. We have also just embraced levy en masse, so we're going to grab that as a third after we get industrialization, as well as the actual war efficiency here. I am going to go down the military tree and focus upon it, since we probably need that for our military campaigns. Let's go ahead and grab Napoleonic Warfare, allowing us to completely ignore the zone of control. We will then go ahead, grab the Flying Battery, which is the best artillery. Then let's go ahead and grab Fusiliers, Grenadiers, as well as all the modern cavalry here. This is going to mean that we'll have the best military in the entire game. I'm not going to bother with the logistic corps, and we could probably go ahead and grab artillery bonus plus fort and maybe an extra siege ability, just so our wars are a little bit faster. We're gonna rush military since we are up against pretty overwhelming enemies on the Chinese front, and well, there's not much for us to do except try to defeat them with superior military might. Oh dear, we have the Manifesto of Freedom, where the Boyars essentially want the Manifesto of Freedom to be granted. Otherwise, they will not support our ruler. I mean, our ruler's not that young anymore, but to be very frank, I think it might be best for us to just select this option because otherwise he loses 10 of each ability, which is terrible. And also, this isn't even that bad because all it does is decrease noble levy size, which we don't really need anyways because we are not using levies anymore. The 5% extra loyalty is honestly going to come in kind of handy, so I'm going to go ahead and select the first option here. This might even give us more income, actually. Yeah, let's see. How low can we drop the nobility now? What if we just drop them to 40%? Yeah, that's pretty good. 4,500 ducats from the nobility is pretty good. So we're going to do that instead. And I'm almost done marching my army over. It is taking a lot of attrition. Once it does come over, though, we're going to declare war on Shaoxing, as well as... Oh, Shaoxing's... Who do you declare war on? Oh, you guys declare war on all the Japanese nations. Well, that's perfect, because if they're at war with other people, then we'll have an easier time. So I'm happy to do that. Holy crap. Why are you corrupt, man? Can I just execute you? Oh, that's that's probably a bit too much. Let's go ahead and try to change him out of parliament so we're not getting terrible tax efficiency. Alright, we have now 300,000 men on the borders of Korea and China. Let's go ahead and declare our war. We're going to also employ some mercenaries, so I got 30,000 ducats saved up. We can probably get the... oh, well, we'll get them next year, but we'll get the merchants to give us some more as well. Why are we over the relations limit? What do you mean? This is annoying. Why are the Catholics trying to rise up? What's happening? What? I don't know, man. I guess they're rising up over there, and where else? Okay. The thing about this that's annoying is that tiny bit of land is gonna end up starting a quote-unquote civil war in the country. Makes no sense, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do it. I also wonder if France is going through their revolutionary stuff. Doesn't seem like they are yet. Oh well, let's go ahead and go for Shaodao here then. Or Shaoxing, not Shaodao. Let's go ahead and use this Wargo, take the capital. Ming will not help, which is nice. Ming is also completely broke and completely dead. I think they're in debt, and their peasants are not very happy with them, so they have no levies anyways. Let's go ahead and declare war on them. We're going to do the strategy of rushing Korea, and then after rushing Korea, we will quickly try to bring down the Shaoxing as well. I will raise a bunch of mercenaries on the Shaoxing side, since that side is a little bit less fortified with professional troops. So that we should be able to get that side covered as well with some mercenaries. Let's go ahead and raise about... I think 200,000 should be enough, so we'll quickly grab 200,000 mercenaries from the random Asian countries nearby. I will say that mercenaries are at a point where they're a little bit more convenient now, although you still kind of have to get your economy up so you can hire mercenaries because they're really impactful early game. I somewhat like it, but I can see why it would really suck if you don't have a good economy. Let's go ahead and win this war here. First, let's peace out Korea. We'll declare war on them in a few years. In 92, should be good. Hopefully they don't fucking ally the Ming again. I'm so annoyed with Korea, actually. I think I might even choose break them just to kill them. Let's go ahead and annul all treaties with Shaoxing here. And also take one northern fort up there. Very nice. Goodbye, Korea. I don't care. Let's go ahead and maneuver our troops over to the other front. We should now have enough in order to actually perform a proper assault on the Kingdom of Shaoxing. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Okay, things are going fairly well. We're finally at the capital. It's been a long time, but we'll get there soon. We're gonna go ahead and fully annex Mal as well. They only have really one city, actually 2 cities. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Thank you very much, Mal. Ming, I have a causes spell against you, right? Yes, I do. Perfect. And all we gotta do now is just go ahead and try to siege down their capital, which is taking a little bit due to the nature of it being protected by forts. Although we are about to get Napoleonic warfare, allowing us to ignore zone of control. So hopefully that gets researched quickly, so that we'll be able to step right into their capital without any trouble. And there we are. We have taken the capital of the Kingdom of Shaoxing, who pretty much is the most powerful Chinese nation there is. We're going to go ahead and try to get a little bit more war score here, get a lot of land from them. Although our current war score should be sufficient to pretty much demand everything that we'll need from them. The only thing is, with China, it is ridiculous. The population here is ridiculous, and well, usually that's not great because it costs so much war score to take land. We do have war score efficiency really stacked up though, so maybe that will make it a little bit easier for us to take as much land as we want from Shaoxing here. We have now 100% war score on the Shaoxing, and we're going to go ahead and take this peace deal. Now you might be wondering, why are you doing so much border war? Well, there are 2 reasons. One, we want easy access to the capital of the Great Ming for our war against them in a year. And secondly, we want to actually cut them off here because in the Age of Revolutions, an incredible modifier is control impact on war score, which makes it so that the higher control you have over a piece of land, the more war score it costs to actually take that piece of land. So doing this, we'll be able to reduce the control that Shaoxing has on their territories, meaning we'll be able to actually take their land in time instead of the current control they have, which is making taking their land rather difficult. Let's go ahead and grab this peace deal. Some notable cities we're taking is Nanjing, as well as Beijing, which is a megalopolis. With this, we'll control all 3 megalopolises. Excuse me, megalopolis. Okay, I can't pronounce the word. Megalopolises in the world. There we go. Let's go ahead and take this peace deal. 51 provinces. Very, very nice. And we'll gather up our troops in order to declare war on the Great Ming in about a year. It is time for us to declare war on the Great Ming again. I have created the Northern Yuan Empire here in order to avoid all the Mongolians from rising up, since we don't really need them anyways, and I'll be happy to just give away this land to the Northern Yuan. We can even transfer a few of these subjects to the Northern Yuan probably, but we're going to do that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and declare war on the Great Ming first. Of course, imperialism causes belli. Should be a fairly quick war due to the fact that we currently have a lot of troops stationed directly at their capital, which can march in immediately, and we have troops that are ready to siege down everything, and we should be able to do that pretty fast, thanks to the fact that there are barely any forts in the area. Ming has been sufficiently sieged down. Let's go ahead and take 207 provinces or pieces of land from the Great Ming. Unfortunately, because of the lengthened truce, we can only realistically have 2 more, maybe 3 more at most, wars with the Great Ming. So hopefully we'll be able to actually get all of their land in time. I have my doubts, but we're gonna go ahead and just grab this Seize Land Treaty. Thank you very much, Great Ming. I do enjoy my new territories. I gotta clean up this border war a bit. Shaoxing and Ming are at war as well. Hopefully nothing crazy happens from that war. I don't think I can enforce peace, unfortunately, so we'll just leave them up to their own devices. Let's gather up our troops for the invasion of Korea happening in about a year or 2. Additionally, I am going to go ahead and delete my local governor in Novgorod because Novgorod at this point is really not making us that much money. So we're going to go ahead and just delete this local governor. Instead, I am going to put it in Dadu, which is Beijing. I have a road built. I think it's going to take a little bit for... Pretty sure I have a road built at least. Yeah, I do have a road built. Oh, it is currently building, so we'll have to wait a bit. But we can also probably get a road built from here all the way to Nanjing and make Nanjing into a local governor as well, which would be nice. Actually, is Nanjing ready to be a local governor? We'll check after the month ticks, since I'm pretty sure it's not loading right now. Imperialism causes spotlight on Korea is ready. Let's go ahead and take their capital. We will also be fighting, of course, Hungary, Sweden, etc. Actually, is Poland willing to have a alliance again? I think they should be. Let me see if I can get Poland into an alliance here. I'm gonna send them 10k ducats. They should accept our offer of an alliance now. Oh, but we're gonna be missing a diplomat. Oh well, whatever. I'm willing to spend a few thousand ducats to speed this up a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get an alliance with Poland when they are ready. What do you mean requirements are not met? Our opinion of Poland is greater or equal to 0. What is our current opinion of Poland? Wait, what? What? Do we not like Poland? Oh no. So their opinion is high. What is our opinion? How do I check what our opinion of Poland is? Oh well, whatever. Let's just go ahead and declare the war then. I was hoping to get Poland into an alliance because, you know, we've been in alliance for a long time, but I guess if they don't want to, then whatever. Let's go ahead and take the Korean capital. So Korea, one of the main things about them is that they're gonna be doing crazy merc spam. So we'll have to get ready for that. I'm also gonna move these troops over as well. Kind of forgot to. Let's go ahead and do that. Additionally, it's my bad, but I accidentally destroyed my road network to China with the creation of the Great Yuan subject. So I'm building a secondary road network. Don't worry, it's probably going to be fine. It's just gonna take about like 10 years to actually construct the road because we're building in fucking Arctic climates. So it's okay. Let's go ahead and try to win this war here. So, regarding what I said about mercenaries, about how it's slightly more balanced, yeah, I take that all back. Korea hired 300,000 mercenaries against me. What the fuck? How? Where? Okay, sure. I mean, not that I can't handle it, it's just... Why? How did they get their hands on so many mercenaries is my question. It's crazy. How did they have 300,000 mercenaries at their disposal? It's actually insane. Whoever thought that's a reasonable number of mercenaries is insane. I mean, I feel like at this age, you know, maybe we should lean a bit more towards the professional army and slightly less towards mercenaries, because 300,000 mercenaries is a bit too much, you know. Let's tone it down a little bit here. And they're still hiring more, by the way. How many mercenaries do they have? They have, okay, 316,000. And this is with me killing them too. I've been killing the mercenaries. They're just hiring more and more and more. Oh my god, stop hiring mercenaries. Holy shit. This is wild. We have the peace deal here against Korea. Essentially, we are going to isolate their capital so they lose control over the rest of their land, so we can take them much easier in the next war. Let's go ahead and do it. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Korea, for all of your land here. Your efforts and contribution is greatly appreciated. Let's gather up our troops here as well and start maneuvering them back to the Chinese front in preparation of our war against the Kingdom of Shaoxing in about 9 years? Yeah, probably that. In the meantime, we'll try to build up our economy a little bit more. I haven't focused on it, so it has been decreasing. Also because we lost our local governor over here. So we're going to try to restore that as soon as possible. We have just got the Spark of Change event, where Mikhail Speransky, who is a progressive pioneer, has decided to get access to this policy, moving more towards plutocracy and individualism. We are going to click this option, but we are not going to actually do it because I still want more progress towards innovative, so we're going to go ahead and just select that. The nobles are going to be slightly unhappy, but hey, who cares about the nobles? I'm also thinking of doing a war against Transoxiana, or maybe, let's see, Hungary, or maybe the Pope. Mostly because, wait, the Pope is allied with France. Well, that's a shame. I was thinking of maybe taking Rome so that we'll be able to get the Pentarchy restored, but it's looking like maybe that's not a good option. Apparently, I've also been starving my army here for a while. I just didn't even notice that, so let's get him back and also upgrade these units to the latest possible. We should be good to take most of Asia, so most of China. So I am thinking of maybe unifying sort of the Afghan region here a little bit, make the map look a bit nicer. Maybe another war against the Persians, although, yeah, we have to send troops over, which I cannot really be bothered to do right now. Maybe we'll just do a war against Hungary, fix up the border war here a bit, and then call it a day in terms of the European side. Here we are. We have been proclaimed as the naval hegemon, thanks to our ridiculous amount of money allowing us to build a bunch of heavy ships. We have now 4 out of 5 hegemonies. I'll probably get the, or at least try to get the Diplo one later on by using cabinet actions. I do want to end the run with all 5 hegemonies, but at this current time, it's just not really worth it. Being the naval hegemon, we get less naval damage taken, we can now force embargo, and we also have maritime support cabinet action, which I'm never going to use because, you know, our nation is mostly based on land values. It is kind of crazy that you can become the naval hegemon while having nearly 0 towards naval. That's kind of crazy, but whatever, that's fine. We're going to continue on. We're still just waiting for our next war against the Great Ming and the Kingdom of Shaoxing, so we'll do that real quick. I'm pretty sure the control has been decreasing fairly nicely over here. You can see that a lot of these areas have a lot less control than they used to, which is very, very good indeed. This should make it much easier for us to conquer their lands. I'm also pretty sure they're using some cabinet action to boost the control here, hence why it's so high. We'll just try to conquer the areas that are of less control, such as over here and over here and over here, which should turn out to be pretty good indeed. Also, I took what is essentially Hong Kong here from these guys because I was bored during the Korean War, in case you didn't notice. We do have slavery laws here, where we can either ban the slave trade or allow the slave trade. I think we will just ban the slave trade. Who wants slaves anyways? And finally, a bit of a surprise for you guys. I'm not sure if you guys actually seen this already, but Russian Australia. I've been colonizing Australia. We didn't get all of it because the other European powers came in, but I think we got a fair share, and pretty sure most of the major Australian cities are along here. So, you know, we got most of them. It's pretty good. We now have our final and 12th government reform. For this, I think I'll just go for the restricted worker unions because an extra 5% production efficiency is going to be huge for our income. Nothing else really stands out to me here, so I think we'll just go for that. I mean, we could go for a real military regime, but, well, you know, we'll change our election into not a tsardom, so we should probably not take that. Let's go ahead and grab the restricted worker unions. And once that is done, we will have a pretty good boost to production efficiency. I think you can... Where do you check production efficiency again? I actually don't remember. Well, either way, our production efficiency is pretty good. It's all you need to know. Alright, finally, our road building is complete, and we can go ahead and build our local governor back in Hansan. As well, we're going to delete our local governor here in Gdansk and place it over in Nanjing, since that area is, to my knowledge, fairly prosperous. Oh, we'll have to wait a month because it doesn't register that a local government's been deleted until a month tick later. But we should be able to attract quite a bit of... What is this? Yeah, we're definitely going belligerent. What do you mean? Yes, but as I was saying, Nanjing should give us quite a bit of profits if we put a local governor there. So I think that's probably wise. Let's go ahead and place a local governor there as well. So we'll have 2 over in Asia and 2 over in the European region, and of course our naval governor being in Alexandria. The time has come. Let's go ahead and destroy Shaoxing. We should be good here. Oh, wait, Shaoxing, you allied Korea? Oh, fuck you, Korea. I actually am so angry at them. I gotta... okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and march our troops over to Korea so we can get rid of them. Jeez, Korea's been allying one or the other all the time. I'm actually so mad at them. Anyways, let's go ahead and declare this war here. Very, very good. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and march directly into the capital. Should be a fairly easy war here. We can now peace out the kingdom of Shaoxing. Unfortunately, we are probably not going to be able to full annex them by the next war, but oh well, it is what it is. I was thinking of maybe taking land along here, but it would cost too much war score. So instead, we're just going to go ahead and do this. This is going to be, well, let's try to get 100% war score here. There we go, 100% war score. We're taking all of the land here and some of the land here near Nanjing, so we'll be able to use it more effectively. Let's go ahead and do it. It is 99 provinces. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Shaoxing. It's too bad that we're unable to take any more than that, but I think it's pretty fair. And we should also declare war on the Great Ming momentarily here. Gotta get my troops ready, send them over to the front so we can declare war. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here we are. Let's declare war on the Great Ming as well. We do have to wait for Shaoxing to take some of their land before we can take a lot of our own, but that should be no problem. We'll just go ahead and start grabbing up land that will boost our war score, and hopefully the Kingdom of Shaoxing pieces out with Ming pretty soon, so we can go ahead and occupy their capital. We have just got the Unified Culture Group technology. So we're now able to unify a certain culture group into the primary culture. I think for us, the Slavic culture would make a lot of sense, given that a large part of our nation is Slavic. Let's go ahead and turn all of the Slavic culture into our primary, which will take, about 8 years, but pretty good, I would say, since all of the nations here that we need to accept no longer actually needs cultural capacity once this is done, which is going to be great. Unfortunately, Shaoxing is still not letting us take the capital of the Great Ming, so we're gonna have to wait a bit. I hope they peace out soon, because I really do want the war with the Great Ming to be over quickly, so we can potentially declare war on them 2 more times. The Kingdom of Shaoxing finally decided to fuck off and let me take my land, so we're gonna go ahead and take these 220 provinces from the Great Ming. Thank you very much, Great Ming. I will go ahead and grab those provinces. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, this does look kind of ugly, but hopefully by the time of the next war, it'll be cleaned up a bit more. In 1824, we should be able to full annex, well, maybe not full annex, but get close to annexing the Great Ming. Now, Shaoxing has become a bit of an issue, so here's my plan. I am going to declare war on Korea in a few 3 years here. Well, actually 2 years, sorry. And then in the meantime, also take a lot of land from Shaoxing, reset our truce, and hopefully be able to annex most of their land as well. Or at the very least, reduce them to a very, very weak power, since currently I think they got a naval governor over here, which is giving them a lot of control. And maybe we'll truce break to try to get as much of China as possible before we end this campaign. But I am going to quickly go and set up my troops along the Shaoxing border, since we will be fighting them soon. And I might make another 100,000 troops in order to attack Shaoxing with. And we'll station 200,000 near Korea so we can get rid of them once and for all. We also get our second bureaucracy here in the Age of Revolutions. Not sure why we get it so late, but, well, there's not much that's that good here, I would say. I suppose we could just take, yeah, I suppose we could just take the War Council and grab even more army tradition. Seems like a pretty nice idea. Let's go ahead and do that, and of course we'll restore our actual legitimacy with the clerical endorsement, as well as a canonization, because we have the maximum number of religious influence anyways, so we should be fine to do that. I think, unfortunately, our nation is now, yeah, the primary religion is now the Sanjiao, which is, I think translates to 3 teachings. Yeah, there we go, translates to 3 teachings, which is basically Confucianism, the teaching of, legalism, I don't know, filial piety. What was the last one? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, so that's one of the side effects, I guess, of conquering most of China, is you end up having most of your people going to a different religion. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and destroy Korea here. This war should be enough to put them out of commission. They might be left with a state or two, but hopefully we can just take everything. We are, of course, fighting the Ming as well as Shaoxing and Dai Viet. We should be able to win pretty convincingly here. Let's go ahead and declare this war. Very nice. We should focus on sieging down their capital, so we'll just march our army directly there. And for the Chinese front, I will take this army, split it in half, and split it between these, take out the subjects, and then we should be able to get the Shaoxing's capital pretty fast as well. Our military is just straight up unbeatable. The losses compared to amounts dead on the other side is always insane. Look at this battle, holy. Well, that one was a bit worse because they kind of pushed into us, but usually we kill so many more than we lose, which has always been great. I did not expect to get Russia into a nation that was more about quality of army rather than quantity, but it's worked out pretty well. Let's go ahead and win our war here so we can continue to invade China here. The Great Ming is ready to admit defeat. We'll take these 174 provinces from them. With only this bit of land left, we should be able to full annex them within the next war. Let's go ahead and do it. Thank you very much, Great Ming, for all of your nice, beautiful little pieces of land. We're going to go ahead and now make sure Shaoxing receives the same treatment here, which we should be able to do, hopefully. I'm going to demand about 100 war score worth of stuff, and they are going to accept it. Shaoxing is ready to be pieced out. We'll take another 62 provinces away from them, which seems pretty good for us. We'll probably be able to do 1 or 2 more wars against them, which we're going to take advantage of. Probably not full annex them, but at least get most of the Chinese holdings that they actually do have. Let's go ahead and grab all of these provinces. Thank you very much, Shaoxing. They are now rather weak and I believe have very little proximity to their lands, hopefully, so we should be able to take the rest easily. And of course, we gotta go full annex the Korean Empire here in just a moment. Is there a fort somewhere here? Why are these not getting auto-occupied? Yeah, strange. Anyways, we will just need to take a few more cities from Korea, and we should be able to full annex them. Korea's ready to get out as well, and they're even generous enough to offer us some land over owned by Dai Viet, so I am happy to take all of this. Let's go ahead and take these 73 provinces. Thank you very much, Korea. Your contribution is greatly appreciated, and we should now have... Holy, I don't know why I can't talk right now. Anyways, your contribution is greatly appreciated, and we should now be making even more money. Our task base just has been exploding, which is excellent. And once we conquer the rest of Shaoxing's land, I'm sure it'll explode even more. The only issue is I don't think there's anyone else I can really attack. I guess maybe Liang. How long is my truce with Liang? It's pretty long, so we'll probably just have to attack Shaoxing directly for the final war. And Ming, I can attack... Oh, even later. Damn. Well, that's the... Oh, no. I can attack Ming first and then Shaoxing, and then probably truce break with them to attack them a second time. All things considered, pretty good. There we are. We have successfully unified the Slavic culture group, and we have formed the Slavic culture, which let's take a look here. In terms of our cultures, we now have the Slavic culture, which is our primary culture. I think it has... Wait, what is happening? Why is my accepted cultures gone up to fucking 18? What happened? This is a bug, right? What is happening? Wait, what's actually happening? Hello? Please let me... Oh, there we go. Slavic. Thank you. Very nice. We have unified the Slavic culture group, which is now the majority of our people. Pretty sure this is still just Muscovite. Did they actually unify every other culture group? I think it did, maybe. Oh, game is really having a hard time loading this. Holy fuck. Okay, so I think this unifies some of our cultures. Like, for example, I don't see Ruthenian. Oh, Ruthenian's still here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't understand what that actually did. But I do think it did increase the amount of, the amount of people that we had that are Russian were Slavic. So I have no idea. I guess that was the action. Maybe it'll assimilate faster now. I have no idea, honestly. It's honestly a bit of a... I'm not sure what exactly I did. But we can get back to trying to integrate the provinces of Korea, which are probably more important, so we can get more money. We'll also have to fight some rebels here. Not much we can do there, we just gotta fight them. I've gone and taken the time to improve our control and the profits from the lands we own. Now our proximity within China is looking really nice, with 100% control on Nanjing, as well as some other pieces of land. You can also see that a lot of control is coming from the fact that we're building a large amount of council halls, which are giving us a plus 10% flat control in any location that they have been built in, which you can see is most of the locations that we own. Thanks to this, our tax base has exploded, and we are, well, by far the most wealthy nation. Of course, we will become even more wealthy after we take more land from Shaoxing and the Ming. Let's do so in 2 years. Time has come for us to finish off the Great Ming. Let's go ahead and use the imperialism casus belli. We're also going to take down the Kingdom of Li, I suppose, since they're nearby. And we'll get ready to attack Shaoxing as well in about 2 years. Let's go ahead and take the capital of Ming, which should be fairly simple, and we will get all of their subjects as well. Ming is destroyed. Let's go ahead and sue for peace with them so we can get on with our final war of the campaign. We'll be taking them, we'll get their subjects for free, and we'll be getting a bit of land from the Liang Empire. Let's go ahead and grab this peace deal. Thank you very much, Ming. You are gone, and you have now oh, what the fuck? You have now transferred your subjects to me. Finally, we have Xiaoxing, who we will fight in about a year to end off this campaign. And then I will walk you guys through everything that we've done. Alright, our truce is officially over with Xiaoxing, sorry. And it is time for us to declare our final war of the campaign. We will be, with the exception of Oni War, because I don't really care about them, trying to separate piece out each one of these guys, maybe Tibet as well, in order to get as much land as possible. Let's go ahead and begin using the Imperialism Causes Belli. Here we are. You'll see that now we have well over 1 million professional troops, although 200,000 of which are currently in Europe, with some being here and some being over in Moscow. But the rest, of course, are in Asia, and we will be using them to their full potential here. Oh, it's just too cold to invade them. Well, that's incredible. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish off the easiest target, Ningchang first, and we will also quickly go for the capital of Shaoxing, so that we can attack with Dai Viet and Liang with all of our might. Already taking some great battles here. Look at that, our troops are incredibly professional and just much better. We don't have the greatest army tradition in the world, but we are going to have all of the Chinese troops beat in terms of technological superiority, as well as just general military tradition. Let's go ahead and win some nice battles here. We should be expecting to see a lot more casualties on their end, although if my subjects do decide to throw all their troops at them, well, that's hardly my fault, I would say. Very, very nice battle here against Shaoxing. They've lost almost all of their troops already, which is very, very good for us indeed. Unfortunately, the Vietnamese are sending over thousands upon thousands of troops and mercenaries, so we're gonna have to deal with those. We'll also have to deal with all the ones that Oni War is sending our way, which is becoming quite annoying. But one good thing that does come out of this is currently, because of how we've reduced the power of Shaoxing, all of their subjects are indeed disloyal. So by the 30th of January, which is coming up very soon, we should be able to essentially get all of their subjects and Ningchang, sorry, to peace out for us, which is nice. Oh, we just lost 4,000 ducats randomly. That's good. Guys, come on. Stop trying to sneakily take the capital, please. Oh my god. So, that's one of the things I think is a bit annoying about the game, is that a lot of minute decisions, it's kind of annoying to do by a human player, but the AI, can just kind of do them over and over again, because, it's an AI. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that aspect, but whatever. It is now February, which means it is time for us to go ahead and peace out some of these people. Ning Chang should be willing to give me everything. That is everything. Yep, you can check by if they have this modifier of cost nothing more to lose. We'll also grab their subject here. Their subject can stay, I suppose. I'll just take this one city from them. Very nice. Thank you very much, Ning Chang, for your land. Let's go ahead and also peace out. Oh my god, Oni War is going wild up north here. I didn't expect them to do that. Anyways, let's go ahead and peace out these guys, who should say yes because they are currently disloyal. Nice. Let's go ahead and peace out these guys here as well. They will say yes because they're disloyal. Very good. We haven't occupied these guys yet, but we should have. And these guys should now say yes as well because they are disloyal. Very nice. Thank you for your land. Let's see who else we can clean up here under the rule of Shaoxing. They still have a few more people, huh? Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of all of them. Besides maybe Taiwan, because I actually can't reach it. Alright, another round of people can get out. Let's get Tibet out by taking these two provinces. Thank you very much, Tibet. I appreciate your help. We'll also get these guys out, one of the subjects of Shaoxing out in a moment here. Very good. Thank you very much for our land. Zhaozhou, very nice. Here we are. We can continue on with our campaign here. I just want to piece out Oni War because they're kind of annoying and they've lost a lot of men to me. Currently, we killed a bit more than that, but we killed about 1.2 million before I did all the peace outs, and we lost about 500,000. Not actually ideal, but unfortunately I was doing some reckless battles, so that's kind of to be expected. Let's go ahead and make sure that Oni War is just having a really bad time here though. Okay, Oni War is willing to get out, which is perfect, since now all we need to fight are Shaoxing, Dai Viet, and Liang. And we can finally start making the advancements towards them by sending our armies over to the correct side of the battle. Let's go ahead and march these armies over here. March these armies, well, in there so that they can take that, and this guy can take care of the armies of the north. These troops are about to see just how strong the Russian army is. We should get to see a pretty nice little battle here. Come on. Thank you very much, game. Please load if you can. Very nice. There's 60,000 dead. Let's go ahead and take this as well. Should kill quite a few of them. Maybe cover morale a little bit. Our morale's a bit low. And we'll kill another 60,000, maybe 70,000, depending on how many troops actually stay. Here we are. Vietnam is, or Dai Viet is ready to peace out with us. We will take all of their Chinese holdings. I think technically this is still Chinese holdings, but you know, we don't need to go through. Actually, no, we can probably take all of that. Oh damn, just need one more war score, huh? That's crazy. Well, let's go ahead and get it by starting a siege on this province, which should allow us to take all of this land now. Nope, still no. There, maybe, now that'll work. There we go. Here we are. We'll take all of the Chinese holdings that Dai Viet has. Very, very nice. 53 provinces. Very good indeed. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a plague happening in China right now, so we're losing a lot of people. But that should be no problem. Let's continue to occupy the Liang Empire so that we can get them as well before we get our land from Shaoxing. The Liang Empire is sufficiently taken care of. I know that this is going to be a bit of border war, but I don't care. I'm just going to take all of this land. 67 provinces, very nice, from the Liang Empire. Thank you very much, Liang. And finally, we can go ahead and defeat Shaoxing, who has unconditionally surrendered to me, meaning that we can take as much land as we would like. Although, unfortunately, due to the nature of their nation, we're probably not going to be able to take that much. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but oh well. We'll just take as much as we can. I'll probably fix it in the thumbnail as well a bit to make it look a little bit nicer. But seems like this is about all we're probably going to be able to take. Maybe even a bit less. Let's see, what if we... Here, let's do that and take a little bit more here. Thank you. Alright, let's just do this then. This looks good. There's not much else we can do without increasing the war square cost too far ahead. I mean, we don't have any time for another war, but it's pretty safe to say that we've secured basically all of China for ourselves here. Let's go ahead and take this peace deal. We'll take these 126 provinces. Thank you very much, Shaoxing, and let's go through the nation momentarily after a month tick. Here we are. Let's go ahead and walk through our nation panel by panel. Starting off with our government, you'll see that we have 10 cabinet seats. Some are thanks to our unique reforms, such as the governing senate, as well as the Board of Revenue. In terms of actual privileges, the boyars have quite a few, since I want to keep them loyal for taxation, and the merchants have quite a few as well, for the same reason. In terms of values, we have gone towards centralization by 80%. We're gone towards innovative by 80 as well, spiritualist, aristocracy, serfdom, 100 towards mercantilism, 100 towards belligerent, halfway towards quality, halfway towards offensive, halfway towards land, some towards capital economy for more production, communalism, and outwards in order to keep a lot of these subjects we have loyal, and of course 100 towards absolutism. Our bureaucracies are, of course, the Board of Revenue, giving us more tax efficiency, as well as the War Council, giving us more military tactics. Here is our economy. You'll see that our tax base reached a peak of 37,000 ducats, with our economic base being 70,000. Unfortunately, it's the nature of Russia that control is poor in some parts of the land, so it is what it is. It's also worth noting that because of our crown power of 65%, we're able to tax everyone an extremely large amount, which is why we're making so much money from the boyars, from the merchants. We could probably make more money from the commoners as well, but I'm not taxing them as much currently to keep them loyal. We have 170 million people as well, which is kind of crazy. We control just an absolute ridiculous amount of markets, as you can see here. It's a bit hard to see, I suppose, but you can see here that we control all of these markets here. Let's go on. Production doesn't really matter. Culturally, of course, we are mostly Slavic, with Jing Huai, the Chinese culture, being second. We have 21 million Slavic population pops in the world. Although, if you took a look at the Muscovite culture, which is also part of our primary culture, it is 3 million, so total approximately 24 million Russian pops in the world. Slavic is because we unified the Slavic culture, hence why the name is called Slavic. In terms of who we actually accepted, we of course have the Jingguai culture from China, the Lower Egyptian culture in Egypt, Korean culture, Turkish culture, Georgian culture, Greek, bunch of the cultures in this region. You can see here Bulgarian as well, and finally Cossack. We were unable to accept a lot of the Chinese cultures, unfortunately, due to our limited cultural capacity, but that is fine. Here is our actual cultural map mode, though. You can see that Slavic is very dominant, as well as being very dominant in our colonies here in Alaska and British Columbia, as well as our colonies over here in Australia. In terms of our actual religion, we are unfortunately mostly the Sangjiao religion, which it's just due to the sheer number of Chinese pops in our empire. But we do have a pretty sizable amount of Orthodox pops as well, being 52 million, which, there's only 68 million, so we're definitely the domineering Orthodox country. You also see that we managed to convert most of northern Iran, as well as most of Anatolia, to the Orthodox culture, which is very, very nice indeed. And you'll see the Orthodox culture, religion, is currently spreading in China as well as Korea. Alright, moving on from that to our military. We have over 1 million troops in our army, with a max capacity of 157,000, which is just very, very nice indeed. Oh, sorry, that's not the max. The max is, of course, 1,093,000, which is 1,093,000. Our army is rather strong. We have fairly okay tradition and experience. The Russians get some nice bonuses to the military, which we're taking advantage of as well. Here is our control map mode. You'll see that we have a local governor here in Kiev, or not Kiev, but Daimler. We have one in Constantinople. We have our naval governor in Alexandria. We have our a local governor in Nanjing, and a local governor in Hansan. This is giving us pretty good control over a lot of the land, and you'll see with our proximity here is very, very nice indeed. In fact, we can check right here. Our current proximity is minus 90 or plus 96% proximity efficiency. Here you can see all the sources. Could that have been higher? Probably, if I had more centralization and more cabinet members with the administration perk. But it is pretty good regardless. And it's because of that, we are making 32,000 ducats per month right now. And we've managed to conquer all of China. resulting in 170 million population, with 181 million at its peak due to the Black Plague sweeping through and killing 38 million people, which is kind of insane. Anyways, let's go ahead and also proclaim ourselves as the diplomatic hegemon here. Hopefully we'll be able to do this, given we do have a few unique actions we can take. I will just go ahead and try to get our Diplo rep as high as possible and see if we can claim it. Here we are. We got the inevitable achievement as well. We have been proclaimed as the diplomatic hegemon with a whopping diplomatic reputation of 47, because we do have the unique cabinet action of applying foreign influence, allowing us to just get free diplo reputation from all of our cabinet members. So we are now excuse me, I can't speak. We now own all 5 hegemonies. We are the economic hegemon with the highest tax base and income, 3 times as much more as Spain, the second member. We have the naval hegemony, which I kind of just squeaked out by building the 85 heavy ships. We have the military hegemon with well over 1.2 million professional troops. We are the diplomatic hegemon with 47 diplomatic reputation, and of course the cultural hegemon with a cultural influence of 6,000. Anyways, that will be it for this campaign. Thank you all very much for watching, and please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm going to quickly show you guys here what this map looks like with all of our subjects being integrated into the map as part of the Russian Tsardom. And there we are. That's the empire with all of the subjects with the same color. Hopefully you enjoyed this campaign, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.